Number two, generally, in view of the fact that here we are in a country that is third world, information management is extremely important. But sometimes even developed countries, for instance, if you see the fighting of insurgency in the Middle East, the United States sometimes tells you that they have defeated the Taliban in Pakistan. But we all know very well that Pakistan shares a common border with Afghanistan. Time was when the same United States government armed the government of Pakistan, which in turn armed the Taliban to fight the Russians out of Afghanistan. Now, Pakistani army, for all intents and purposes, they have a large chunk of the Taliban that they armed in Pakistan to chase away the Russians. So most times Americans don't know what correct information to give, because the Taliban is in Afghanistan, they are also in Pakistan. Some of the Taliban are even in the Pakistani army, as well as they are in the Afghan army. So it is very difficult for anybody, when fighting insurgency, to give an information as accurate as when you are fighting a force that is uniformed and can be combated in a particular area.
All right, Honorable.
So I don't blame the government much.
Honorable Sadiq.
Most of the information that
all right, Honorable Sadiq, very interesting. Mr. Wilcock, discordant tunes, doesn't this pose a great problem, or on a broader perspective, when government sings discordant tunes, wouldn't the citizens lose confidence?
No, I think basically the government today will definitely give a discordant, because the expectations of the people are sometimes over-elaborate or over the board. Remember, this issue, this Chibok issue, or this abduction, has created so much, I will call it so much discordant reactions within the society. As of today, as we speak, I'm sure if you go look at the social media, a lot of people are not believing that there was a genuine release. Some people are calling it political. Some people are saying, there was even a time this president was accused of being the Boko Haram, that APC was the one that adopted the girls and hid them. Some people are saying that these girls were hidden in were hidden in a house and kept there for political bargaining. And so this particular issue has created a lot of issues in the country that some people do not still believe till today. Even with the scene of those girls, some people will tell you it is stage managed. So at that point, what do they expect to hear? They won't just want the government to say what they want to hear. I mean, of course, the government cannot tell them what they want to hear. We've seen the genuineness of a president who came in and see that these are children. Just like Liberal said, there are so many adoptions. There was even the killing of 43 boys at Buniyadi in Yobe State. Although it didn't make as much as this one, but this one was clearly touched the whole world, because 200 and something girls adopted by a terror group that is merciless, that has no regard for human life, and you are talking of girls, young girls, and you could know how vulnerable they would be. So of course that created that was the for me, I think that's even the outburst of Boko Haram, because that brought up a chain reactions that now make the whole world to focus on it. And when the APC and the president was campaigning, that was the main campaign issue. And President Buhari didn't waste time in going to, in fact, in taking the fight to the insurgents. What did he do? The first trip abroad was to Niger Republic and Chad, to get them to cooperate with this thing. He relocated the command and control center. He appointed a new commander for the, and then there was specific instruction. And before you know it, the tide was, turned around. That is a man that had a mission. Okay. That's a man that had compassion. So, but it is discovered to them, you will get it, because expectations of the people are varied. People are asking for too much. When you're fighting insurgents, you don't ask for too much. You take what they're telling you. Yes, it may not all be palatable, but because you don't have to divulge all your strategies, you don't have to divulge all your information. And for instance, you cannot tell the world that it's just not that we're knowing that the Swiss government was involved in this negotiation. Okay. If we didn't know that, we will have think that, oh, what people are saying is true. The APC or President Buhari hide them in one house and bring them out small. Okay. So let Nigerians be more patient. Is
it too much for Nigerians to be expectant? Surely government must have a way of disseminating information.
Nigerians are not even too expectant, because we forget easily. The problem is that the government is the discordant tune that is making the people not believe some of these things happening.
So what way to go?
Because like I just gave you instances. You kill Shekau you've killed Sheka almost 5 times. You've defeated Boko Haram, technically. How do you negotiate with a group you have defeated? You know, so these are the issues. If you are still fighting, you can tell the people, yes, we are not where we were, but we have not gotten to where we want to get to. The Honorable Sadiq talked about Afghanistan and the Pakistan and the American. Even while Americans were reeling out this information, people were laughing that, look, these are obvious. And so you can't deceive the world. And that's what he was, that's why I was laughing when he was trying to paint the picture. At some point, he got hooked. Because trying to draw the analogy, let me finish. Trying to draw the analogy to defend this situation, he got.
Okay, so what way to go?
And so the way to go, yes, like I said,
confidence.
Yes, like I said, the same vigor and the same way you are using the same methodology you are using to release the Chibok girls. Use the same method to fight this insurgency. Not today you come out with information, tomorrow a different government agencies come out with another one, and then the next day, Boko Haram, something else happens.
Okay, well, as it is now, President Muhammad Buhari has actually met with the 82 freed Chibok schoolgirls. They've had their medicals, and the government definitely is taking up their welfare. And from the president's body language, obviously he's out to tackle insurgency at all costs. Well, we'll take another moment now. When we come back, the president's health has been in focus for a while, with calls from even among his party members that he step aside.